How's it going, everybody? My name is Alec, otherwise known as Alex Sweatpants. I am just starting my new YouTube channel. I've wanted to do this for a really long time. I have a lot of fun editing video. I have a lot of fun playing video games. I wanted to see if my personality translates to YouTube. I want to do just a lot of different things on my channel. What my channel is going to be and what I hope it to be is to be a place where I can just hang out, talk to you guys, enjoy, a couple hours of gameplay, bring up some topics, talk about some things 2K related, talk about some things that aren't 2K related, and just build a community that enjoys playing the game, connecting with other people, and really just maximizing our time playing this game. I'll be playing a lot of solo rec most likely and just documenting the adventure, the sadness, the pain, the joy that can come from playing solo rec. I'll be playing a little bit of Pro-Am. I don't play a lot of Park. If you want me to play Park, I definitely will. I'm just here to do what I love to do, and that's play 2K, play other video games. I might change it up here soon with Call of Duty coming out. I want to see what I can do on this platform. I want to enjoy myself, and if it starts to get big, it starts to get big. That's great. If it doesn't, it is what it is, and I'm just going to do this for fun and let's just have a good time. So let's get into it. All right, here's the build. I said I'm not going to do a bunch of build videos. I just want to show you guys what I'm starting this year off with. So we're going to start off. Name doesn't matter. Position is big. I've tried this position or this build on a power forward, and it just doesn't hit the same. There aren't as many attributes. There aren't as many badges. I've got to give up certain things to get different things. This build that I have right now is something that I took 6 hours of just sitting and staring at this ridiculous builder. And I didn't watch a whole lot of YouTubes because I don't play Park, and all of those builds are Park. They don't put up their free throw. They don't put up, a lot of the defense. They just want to focus on dribbling with a lot of space and creating and shooting, whereas I want to have a little bit of everything. That's what I try to do, and a lot of people are saying that's not possible. I beg to differ. This build in itself kind of does a lot. I get contact dunks. I shoot very well. It has an 84 three-pointer. The defense is really high. I can even handle the ball a little bit reliably. I'm not going to dribble all the time, but I will reliably be able to play from the 4 position, swing on defense, play a lot of pick and roll, even guard ball if I have to. We have to get into a weird switch spot. I'm trying to maximize the potential of this build. So let's get into it. All right, so let's start at the physicals. I had to take the physicals down a little bit, purely so I could get contact dunks. I think that's very important because in 5s, a lot of the time you're going to get backdoor cuts. A lot of the time, a lot of transition. A lot of time I'm going to be catching smaller bodies. If guards are guarding me, I want to be able to get to the hoop and reliably finish over them. And I think having at least pro contact dunks is really big for that because 2K, a lot of the time, you can't, and they say a lot about this bully badge. I don't have the bully badge. I couldn't get my strength high enough. That is one place I had to sacrifice in. But overall, I'm looking at 82 badge points, core badges and everything. And I've got a lot of finishing, a lot of shooting, good playmaking, and I think great defense for what I'm trying to do. So what we're looking at here is 79 speed, 75 acceleration, 59 strength, which I still think is pretty high, given I'll be playing the 4. Vertical is at 75. That is important. You need that for the contact dunks. And stamina, I think I just had an extra couple points, put on 92. Defense, I'm looking at 84 interior, real big if I'm playing pick and roll. Perimeter defense at 86, huge if I'm having to guard ball handlers. And that's why I kept this build light, because I want to be able, if we have to play sides, I want to be able to play a side and still keep up. Steal, 85, I think that'll be huge. Block, I kept pretty low. And I did that because I don't think it needs to be that high. I've got silver chase down artists. I really only ever use it on bronze, and it's tier 2, so I'm not trying to spend 4 points on that badge. I don't think it's important at silver. I think it's great at bronze. And then rebounding, I kept pretty high. I wanted to keep pretty high because I want to be help on the boards. I don't want to leave my C on an island. Playmaking, I keep pretty simple. I just want to be able to dribble, and I want to be able to get a core badge in playmaking. The reason being, I want to be able to get at least bronze unpluckable. And that's what I got. I've got it on silver here. I'm never going to put it on silver. I don't even have enough points to do so. Shooting. Always, always, always put your free throw at least 70. I am so sick and tired of running with people that do not have free throw. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Why would you not put a free throw on if you plan on playing in the rec? If you play mostly park, I guess. But still, if you ever think about stepping into a fives game and getting fouled, I've won games purely off people not being able to shoot free throws. So please, please, please put your free throw up. At least a little bit. Something that's going to be consistent. The more important stats, though, 3-point shot, mid-range shot. I think the midi specialist is going to be a really good badge. So I want to get mid-range as high as I could while also keeping badge points higher so I can really maximize what I'm going to get. And you'll see in a second what these badges are going to look like on this build. And I think the badges that I'm looking at are great, especially from a 4 position. I'll mostly be playing out of the corner. I, may end up on the wing here and there, and so I want to reliably be able to shoot from out there. And I think an 83-point shot is going to be fine. So 83, that's really good for me. I really enjoy that. And finally, finishing. On every other build, I have sacrificed finishing. I don't really care for it. I enjoy being able to dunk on people every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm shooting. My mindset is 3 is worth more than 2. If I'm out on the fast break, unless there are people filling the corners, I don't go to the hoop. I shoot. I'm a shooter at heart. I love to shoot. Was a guard in high school. I enjoy shooting. It's what I enjoy the most. But I do get fast twitch on silver with this amount of finishing badges. I thought for a while I could sacrifice that. I think as a 4, if I'm crashing no boards, fast switch is going to be huge. Especially I get limitless takeoff on silver. I can get posterizer on bronze. Giant Slayer, which I think will be useful because this build is only 6'9". So if I'm getting to the hoop on some bigger builds, which I assume I will be, that badge will be good. I just think this breakdown right here on this build is really good. It's really all around. It looks like something I'm going to enjoy. What I anticipate is in a month, 2K will make an update. This is what it's going to look like. And maybe I'll have to switch it up. Maybe I won't. I'm hoping I don't have to spend a lot of money after making this build. The takeovers, I'm just going to do limitless range. I debated between limitless range and spot of precision. I think the defensive takeover badges, with the amount of defense that I have, pretty redundant. I don't do a lot of slashing, so I don't use those. I'm not going to be a shot creator, so I'm not going to use the shot creating takeovers, but I'll give you guys an idea of what we're kind of looking at. So obviously I get both of these sharpshooting. I get playmaking takeovers. Never going to use those. If I was playing guard, I'd entertain it. Lockdown, like I said, I think is redundant. Now here's what I think is really important, and where I think if you decide to make a build like this, probably a pretty solid build. Pretty solid option. I think right here, the box out wall will be really big as a 4. This is something I'll have to tinker with. This is something I'll have to mess with. But I think this is going to be really important later if I can get it. And I don't know what they're going to have. Mamba Mentality badge again. Maybe they'll do something Jordan related. I haven't gotten that far. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos on this kind of stuff. I wanted to kind of make this all on my own, from my own perspective here. But I do think box out wall will be really good in the 4 position. So I may have to switch out the primary, the secondary moving forward. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and go with limitless range on both. I'm going to complete that builder here. Let's see what we get. You guys see those? I've only watched a couple of YouTube videos for builds just to get an idea. This I have never seen. Bam Adebayo, Pascal Siakam, Chris Bosh. I think if just the Bam comparison is huge, and I can shoot. So Bam and Chris Bosh, I don't know, guys. This is kind of what I wanted. I want to be able to do everything. Pascal Siakam can finish, can't really shoot. He can play make. He can play really good defense. Bam Adebayo doesn't shoot, finishes well, play makes, plays defense. Chris Bosh, on the other hand, especially the Heat Chris Bosh, big time shooter, big part of the big 3. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. And please feel free to tinker with it. Do your own thing. What I can't stand, and I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent probably here. What I can't stand is when people just make the same build as someone else. They just do what other people do, and I get it. You're trying to maximize it. I've played Pro-Am. I understand wanting to play comp. I understand the desire to be as competitive as possible. But if you're not making your own build, I don't know how much fun you can have with it. You're just doing what other people do. There's not a lot of creativity. I think this builder this year provides a ton of creativity. There are sacrifices that have to be made everywhere. You can't get all the badges you want. I have 82 badge points total on this build. I don't think we're going to really run into a lot of times where I can even put on Hall of Fame badges. I'm going to kind of walk you through that there because I tried to get as many as I could, and there aren't many, not many that I want to use. Now, later, probably going to be updates. Probably people are going to find out that these newer badges are really good, and I need to put them as Hall of Fame. But as of right now, I'm just going to show you what I'm kind of looking at for a badge breakdown. All right, guys, here's what we're looking at. I've got 16 finishing badges. Here's what I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do with them. All right, first off, Fearless Finisher, silver. Limitless Takeoff, silver. That takes up age badge points. This is big. You have to get to 10 before you can get to tier 3 badges. So let's keep it moving here. Acrobat, bronze. Giant Slayer, bronze. So I've hit 10. Here's the plan. I'm going to core badge Fast Twitch. I don't know what that looks like. It's going to have challenges. I want to see what those challenges are. That'll make things a little clearer as I move forward. But in this builder, this is what I'm kind of thinking about doing. So when you use the core badge, it takes up 6 points off rip if you just equip it. What I'm doing here is making a core badge. Later I have to do some challenges, maybe a couple different things to get it maximized to silver, but then I don't have to spend badge points on it. So just hit circle here, back out, go to posterizer, put that on bronze. Not bad. Finishing with something I wanted to make sacrifices in. And now you've got 1 extra badge point. I'm going to do it on Slithery. I don't think any of the other ones really matter for what I want to do. We'll see as we go. All right, that's finishing. Now, here's what I want to do with shooting. I want to have Claymore, because I will be standing still for the most part. I'll be spotting up. Mini Magician. I'm going to make gold. I think Mini Magician gold is good. I think it'd be really good for when I pull up. Also, I'm playing the builder. I want to show you guys what we can do here. So we're looking at 11 badges used right now. Put Corner Specialist on gold. I think that's a really good badge for what I want to do. The badge I'm going to core is Catch a Shoot. Making my core badge on gold. Main reason is it's the most expensive badge I can get. And I want to maximize the badge points that I have. And so some of these other badges are going to take a couple points, and I want to be able to put it towards something that I really want to use. So what we're looking at here is Catch Shoot on gold. I'm going to see what these objectives are. Obviously, things can change, but I think this is a solid badge in every 2K and something you need. The next tier 3 badge I want is Limitless Range. I have this. I know I'm saying I'm going to be in the corner a lot, but when I play solo rec, I think Limitless Range will be huge when I'm by myself. Mainly because I get caught in situations where I'm out on the wing, maybe shooting from a distance that's a little farther than I'd like. I want to have something to give me a chance, at least when I'm shooting these shots. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a clank, or I got to hold it, and people are yelling at me because I didn't shoot, and it's a whole thing. And I'm not fast enough to get around people, and I may never see that ball again if I start clanking like that. So off of that, I want to guard up gold. I think that's going to be a great badge. This something increased ability to make jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. There's going to be people that don't know how to put their hand up. There's going to be people that don't jump. If I catch a quick shot, they're never going to get there. I've got 2 badges left. So since I was playing the builder, I wanted to make sure I had enough points to get all these other badges first. I'm going to come back to Mini Magician, put a Hall of Fame. Like I said, great badge. I think it'll be good. This badge is something I want to test. I think this badge can be really good, even on bronze. I think it's going to give you the opportunity to catch up. I think it's going to give people a chance to increase stats when you're behind by a little bit. It's going to be big on last-second shots, I think. I know there's clutch shooter, but if you're behind and you need a big shot, well, this badge might activate. You might get a nice little bump in stats. So we're looking at a really good badge. I think we'll take some testing, we'll figure it out. But I think it's going to be really good, especially for Rec and Pro-Am. Park, what is it, 20 to 21? I mean, it's not going to be utilized a whole lot. I think if I was going to play Park a lot, I'd put this badge somewhere else. Next up, we've got playmaking. You think, Alec, you've got 15 badges. You're not really the best dribbler. You can pass a little bit. I don't really care too much about all these badges. I like having the badge points because it creates just some opportunity for my player to be better. But the big ones, I think, for me, that's going to be break starter, bailout, and I don't like that badge, but you got to use it just in case you get put in a weird spot. I don't like that it's there. Needle threader, silver, quick first step, silver. Okay, so we're at an awkward spot. You're thinking, Alec, you've spent too many points. What are you going to do? Well, I'll take these down. And now I can kind of hop into the tier 3. After I take all these badges down, I can snag unpluggable, make that core, and then I can go back, give myself all these points back. And then I think the last one I want to put it on is, I mean, none of these really matter too much, but kind of what I'm looking at least is ankle breaker. They say there's going to be more animations. They say it's going to happen a lot more. I want to be able to do it if I can. Maybe hit a little snatch back in transition, get someone to fall back, hit a big shot. Who knows? We're going to try it on silver. And, I can always tweak it. It's not a big deal. Find something different. And also, dimer, shoot better. I don't need to put dimer on. I need you to shoot better. That is my biggest gripe with dimer. I cannot stand that badge. I don't think people should rely on that badge. I don't think playmakers should have to waste badge points on dimer, and I've seen a lot of people move away from it. Some high-level people that I play with, even lower-level people that I play with, we don't feel the need to use dimer anymore because it's like, if you can't shoot, it doesn't matter if the badge is there. You still can't shoot. It is what it is. And I say that, and I'm probably going to suck at shooting this 2K. Last but not least, the most important badges in the game. Like I said earlier, I do not put chase down artists any higher than bronze. Ever. I don't think there's a reason for it. Put your block up high enough, get that animation, put it on bronze, good to go. Clamps, silver, just in case I get caught on a guard. Interceptor, silver. Just a naturally good badge to have all the time. It's great. You can get some steals off of it. I don't know how strong it will be this year, but it may be strong enough to make a case that I should have gotten a build that gets higher. I want to do anchor, bronze, rebound chaser, silver as my core badge, challenger, gold. I think that's going to be probably one of the most important new badges that come out this year. It's going to be huge. I will have box out beast, silver, ankle braces, probably gold, glove, bronze, workhorse, bronze, to round it out. And I think workhorse is going to be a badge that's really good. There was a badge like in the last couple 2Ks. What was it? If you remember, put in the comments. But I think this badge, and from what I've seen from a couple of gameplay videos I've watched, this badge would be really good to obviously get loose balls and increase your speed. I think it's really important. From what I'm seeing, people are saving it from out of bounds. They're catching it way quicker than we ever did in past 2Ks. I think, especially with my kind of slower 79 speed, kind of need it, especially if I'm trying to outwork people for rebounds on a very short build. I think this badge will be really good. Maybe even entertain putting it up some more. I've heard glove doesn't work that well. The steels aren't as powerful. So maybe taking glove off, putting this up, you never know. We'll see. But you can get into the builder and test it. I might provide some gameplay. I don't know later, but I just want to give you guys kind of where I'm starting, kind of what I have as a vision for this channel, and really just yeah, put my best foot forward. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I hope I'm entertaining to watch. If I'm not, I'll still be putting out videos. So if I get better, please feel free to stop by again. Not many people are going to watch this first one. That's perfectly fine. I'll always leave it up. For the most part, I'm guessing it's going to be friends, family. Hey, mom, my wife. Whoever it may be. I really thank you for stopping by and watching. I'm excited to put out some content. I'm going to be starting off with my career progression. I want to kind of go through the story. I don't see a lot of people do that anymore. I think that'll be kind of fun. And then just solo rec, really to start and kind of get my feet wet and really try and get some gameplay videos in for you. I think that'll be fun. All right, guys, have a good one.